Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Racha Wadash. Double honors to the elect, apostle, bishops, elders at Great Millstone, ever well. Shalom to elect Ak out there doing this work in sincerity and truth and not for vainglory, in season, out of season. Shalom to elect men, women, sons, and daughters of the nation of Israel, which are the elect men, women, sons, and daughters of you so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and also the Israelites that are scattered through the four corners of the earth. Okay, let's go right to it. This is Job, the 39th chapter and the 17th verse. So let me make sure that's what it is. Yeah, Job 39th chapter and 17th verse. These are basic scriptures, but got a lot of women on there thinking that they're spiritual. Sort of thing with Captain Tazariak from the ISUPK. And you had, I think it was one woman or two women saying that they're spiritual. You have, women thinking that they're spiritual, which they're not. They're emotional. Okay. So let's read this. Because the power Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. Well, there you go. I don't need a lot of explaining. So a woman to say that she's spiritual and, women are not spiritual. They're emotional. And they flow with their emotions. Okay. All right. So, for you to sit up there and say you're a female pastor of a church, you say, oh yeah, those Hebrew Israelites, and God said this and God said that, and the Hebrew Israelites are wrong because that's not what God said. You see all that, on YouTube, TikTok, and they feel that they're spiritual. But it says because the power, Yahweh, hath deprived her of wisdom. So Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai didn't give the woman wisdom. Okay. All right. He didn't give them wisdom. He didn't give the woman wisdom. Okay. You black women, you West Indian women, you Haitian women, you Hispanic women, you Latino women, you Native American women, you Seminole Indian women. You're not the spiritual ones. Okay. Just like the scriptures say, the flock of my pasture are men. Oh, men do I call. He didn't say nothing about a woman. Okay. Now, were there righteous women in the Bible? Yes, there were. But there wasn't the teachers, man. There wasn't who Yahweh Shai went and taught the gospel. In other words, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the breakdown of what he was saying. Okay. He gave it to the 12 apostles. 12 apostles gave it to more men. And the women that were there, they heard certain things and they learned certain things, but it didn't come through their womb wisdom. Okay. Their womb wisdom, all right. Because he didn't give them wisdom. That was given unto the prophets. Actually, it wasn't even given to every man. Okay. All right. It was given to the apostles. Okay. And then the other elect men. And the other elect men shared it with the women and they learned things. Okay. That Yahweh Shai said, but it didn't come from a woman. Okay. The women didn't have the wisdom. Okay. Yahweh Shai had the wisdom through his father Yahweh, and he gave it to his 12 apostles. Neither hath he imparted to her understanding. That's why You need a man to teach you this Bible, you know? So any other black, West Indian, Haitian, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian woman going out there claiming himself to be a pastor of a church or a prophetess and all that stuff, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. All right? All right? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with men. Okay? Because he deprived you of that, because that's not your place. All right? Hope you've been edified, and with that, shalom.